The other day, I was about to unbox the GoPro 9 in a video, but my friend came around with his new car. Anyway, I'm going to do it now. And here it is. So this is the GoPro Hero 9, and this is just going to be a quick unbox. Maybe a bit of a test, and we'll see how it does. My previous one was this. Now, this one, the Hero 5. Now, I filmed with this quite a bit, but not really as much as I would have liked to have filmed. The stabilization on it was a little meh. The room would need to be fairly well lit, because otherwise the footage was a little grainy. Otherwise, wasn't too bad. Sound quality, poo. Absolute poo. Couldn't be any more pooer. In fact, poo was less poo. So yeah, it cost about $3.50 at the time, which was a bit of a, I didn't want to spend that much. But now I've got this, and we'll take this apart and we'll see what's inside. Take the box apart, not the GoPro. How do you open this up? Okay, take that off. And then this should slide out. All right, so this has a decent case, which is nice. The other ones just came with a plastic case, which you just threw away, basically. Well, that's what I did. I've had the GoPro 3, and then I got the 5, and now this, 9. Anyway, let's have a look and see what is inside. So, open it up, and all right, so there it is. It's a little bit bigger than this one. It's got a nice big chunky battery. And I think that's about it, really. Got a couple of things here. What else? Nothing. So, yeah, okay, all right. And what is this? Got a bunch of stuff right here. Wow, that's thick. All right, so this shows you how to charge it, change modes, and how to use a couple of the accessories, and there's also stickers. Anyway, let's put some of these back in there. Don't need them. Let's maybe just plug this in and give it a charge. All right, so this is charging, and there's an update available, so I'm going to update it. And also what I'm going to do is take out the SD card from this. And there we have the SD card. 64 gig. Oh, wait a minute. I was going to put the other one in. I took this out of the camera that I showed in the previous video. This one right here. 128. So I'll just put that in. Alright, so. Right, just leave that there. It's supposed to be updating, but I'm not too sure what's going on. Alright, figured it out. Wi-Fi band, 5 gigahertz. I'm going to switch my phone over to 5 gigahertz. Alright, let's try that again. Update camera. That didn't show before. Now it's transferring files. Halfway. Okay, so this is going to be turning off and on a few times. So after that, we should be set. All right, so the GoPro's been charging for about an hour. I think we're at around 85% battery. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the battery out. And I'm going to take this door off. And I'll take the battery out. That'll make it quite a bit lighter. And then what I'm going to do is get this. This is a battery bank. It's a solar battery bank. So you can charge it using the sun. Not too sure how well this works, but it's solar powered. Anyway, you can also charge it via USB. But what I'm going to do is take this USB cable, and it's slightly longer than the cable that comes with the GoPro. And I'm going to put it into one of these. And then this end is going to go into there. Just like that. Now, this should turn on. Press that. And it's on. Right. That means I don't need to use the battery. So this now is going to go into one of my pockets. And the GoPro is going to go onto my head, and I'm going to test out a bunch of settings. A lot of people use GoPros for outdoors and action stuff. What I'm going to be using it for is this. This is FL Studio, and whenever I make music, I'll be able to film it, if it works, the way I want it to work. GoPro Hero 5 was a bit of a blurry mess, so I'm going to see what the difference is, but I don't think I'll be using the stabilization and stuff, or at least I'll keep it to a minimum. Oh yeah, by the way, I can't use this camera when I'm making music because it's in the way. This is where I'd sit. 1080p, 60 FPS, GoPro colour, just in case you're wondering. Horizon leveling is off, hypersmooth is off. Audio test number 1. As soon as you press record, this is how your recording would sound. And now we've got the same settings as before, but with raw audio switched to low. Same again, but this time with raw audio switched to medium. And again, but this time with raw audio switched to high. Audio test out of the way with, I've turned hypersmooth on. All the previous settings are still the same. So I'm guessing it's going to be a little blurry. Alright, now I'll turn it up a little more. And now we have hypersmooth on high. Doing this with the GoPro Hero 5 would have been... it would have just looked like smudges. And now we have hypersmooth on boost. Okay, so hypersmooth has been turned down from boost to just on, and horizon leveling has been switched on. Alright, so now what I've got to do is watch these back and see which one works. Okay, so I watched those back and I'm just still going through settings, but here we have another one. This one's in 4K. So eventually I'm going to find something that works. Hypersmooth and horizon leveling switched off. Thought I'd put this in here too, or at least I thought I'd try it. So this is what this looks like. 4K. Apart from the previous one, the rest of them have been 1080p. Oh yeah, I'm going to put some music together using this FL Studio as well as that on my head. And if you want to watch that, stay tuned. If you don't, never mind, I'll see you later. Or maybe I won't. Either way, it's been fun. No, it hasn't. But, yeah. That's been a GoPro test, audio test, as well as trying to find settings that don't blur the screen when I move my head. So hopefully I found them. If not, nothing. I'm still going to film with it. Alright, cool. Now, just to make it clear, what I've done in this video is something you typically don't want to do, and that is mix FPS, mix frame rates. So this video is shot at 30 FPS. On the GoPro, what I've been doing is recording at slightly different FPSs, and then I've put them all into this video. So when I do that and play it back, it's not going to play exactly the way the GoPro's recorded. Ideally, what you would do is record a video on the GoPro, and the entire video or any clips you record and put into that video will be of the same frame rate. The audio recording was a success. The medium and the high versions of the raw recordings are supposed to be like if you don't want to be processing it afterwards. So yeah, I'm going to be using the raw audio, but I'm going to set it to low. So yeah, I just thought I'd chuck this in at the end. If this has helped, great. If not, if you've just come here because you're curious or you watch me, then awesome. I'll be back again with something else soon. Yeah. Now, oh yeah, I've got an unboxing to do, so I'll get on with the unboxing. See you in the next one, which will be the unboxing probably.